mattress finally came. Probably gonna have to wait until Jordan gets home to open this because it is really heavy and I'm not trying to smash myself. And so we're gonna have to let it sit for probably about 24 hours before we actually lay onto it. So tonight we won't be sleeping on it, unfortunately, but tomorrow night is the night. It tastes like the vanilla strawberry swirl. Does it not? I just got home from work. I'm exhausted, hence me taking off the makeup mid-video. But we finally got the flex wall put in today. We do have this little sliding door. And then on our side of the wall, we got built-in shelves, which is so nice for storage because we'll take everything that we can get. But honestly now, we have a lot of storage. I don't know what the heck we're gonna put there. Now, if you have a flex wall, you can't legally put it to the ceiling just because I guess it's like safety hazard. So there is a big gap up there. However, it's not like the biggest problem to us because we actually don't have a light in this new room of ours. So we actually get light from our living room, and then during the day, since we have the window in our bedroom, natural light goes over into the living room. Now thinking about it, since the natural light's going to be coming in through here, I'll be able to like set up the camera here and I'll have a cute background once it's all decorated, of course, and I'll have such good natural lighting. You know, this week at work has been very long, but it's finally come to an end, and I decided to get some pho because Jordan and I haven't tried any places here, and it was nearby. Also got an Uber Eats gift card from my aunt, so we're gonna try this together. Jordan is currently at work until 2 a.m. minimum. Okay, I mean, last night he got home at 3:45 in the morning. Insane, which means that I cannot be waiting for him because it is only 7:48 and I'm starving. Sorry, but I did get you some food, Jordan. Anyways, we got this first broth. And I'm assuming this is his because there's a bunch of veggies. And I'm not a veggie girl. I got no veggies. Here is the second broth. And then, yes, here is mine. They also included a little baggie. And yes, thank God there's poison because I still do not have poison at my apartment. This is how mine is looking. To be honest, I'm probably only gonna put like half the broth in here, and then tomorrow I'll go to like the Asian market and get some more noodles so we can use the rest of the broth. So technically it'll be like 2 bowls. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just use the sriracha from here so I don't have to use my own. Yeah. one little slice of a lime, that is not gonna do the job. Luckily, I have some lemon juice, so I'm gonna grab that. Because one thing about me is I love my lemon, even though it be giving me heartburn. It's just so good. My grandma and grandpa have like a hybrid lemon tree in their backyard. So like the lemons aren't super sour. And oh my god, I'll just sit and just suck on them because they're just so good. And then yeah, I do have to pay for it later, but in the moment, you know, it's so worth it. Before I go sit down, I have to do a quick taste test because I'm not trying to get back up. All right, cheers. Ooh, it's a little sweet. We're gonna add some more lemon juice and also a tiny bit of nukmam. Okay, let's do this again. Cheers. Okay, that's pretty good. Obviously not like my grandma's pho, but it does the job. The weather here has been so incredibly annoying because when you're in a shaded area, you're freezing, but then when you're in the sun, you're sweating. But I just have a very simple, did not feel like doing my makeup, just that kind of day. Hey, Editing Heather here. I just wanted to jump in to explain what the heck happened that day. So I was just trying to go to the store in Koreatown, right? But I actually ended up running into the Mexican Independence Day parade, and I guess NYC always has a huge one. I just happened to run into it, and it was really cool. Like, I was really excited at first, you know, I was really hyped, and then I started getting really overwhelmed. I was also starving. Like, when I left the apartment, I was already starving, and I was just like, you know, like, I'm gonna be quick. I'm just gonna, you know, run there, be in and out. You know, I was gonna be fine, and then I was gonna go home and cook, but I was stuck in the swarm of people for the parade. And so then I just keep walking down because I'm like, you know, eventually like I'll get out of this. But no, turns out that it was blocked off from 27th Street to 39th. So I had to walk past all of that just to be able to turn onto 40th. By then I'm way past Koreatown. So I ended up finding a little Asian market that I've actually been to like a bigger location before in the past. So I was like, oh, like I know that they will have the rice noodles there that I need. But when I go inside, like it turns out it's really small in there. And I only found like this little bag, which I did end up taking, and it worked out fine. They felt more like the glass noodle, whatever. At this point I was desperate, so I took them, and then I was also, you know, so hungry, so I decided that, you know, I'm gonna try one of these salmon onigiri rolls. First of all, like I followed the instructions, like to take off the plastic, you know, to be able to hold it properly, but no, like the plastic was completely just flinging off all over the place, and it was a mess. It is like falling out of my hands on the streets. To make matters worse, it didn't even taste good. And then when I finished it, I was still so starving that by the time I got home, at this point, like I was just like a tease. Like I'm more nauseous now. So moral of the story, I'm never going outside again. Finally back after all that madness. Currently cooking the noodles. I also should have added more water because I forgot how much it will soak it up. And then I got like this flank, like thinly sliced steak from Trader Joe's, and it was literally like falling apart as I was picking it up. I also went ahead and picked up this coffee bean blast ice cream from Trader Joe's. It is very coffee, so I'm probably gonna be eating it with some milk. Then I also picked up this strawberry yogurt O's. They're like yogurt covered cereals with some yogurt chunks and dried strawberries. Thought that sounded super good. I'm always willing to try something new from Trader Joe's because they just have a bunch of interesting things. And my mommy got me a gift card. All right, let's be honest, I have not been recording, and that is because I have been very busy working on a little secret project. And also I have been working 5 a.m. shifts 4 mornings in a row. So I am just exhausted. Luckily I am finished. I just got home. It is about 1 p.m. and just wanted to update you guys on a few things. First of all, my hair has been curling so much from the weather. It is just so moist in the air, but it is just so weird because I've always had pin straight hair my whole life. This one continuously pops out whenever I like have it pushed back, so I guess I'm just embracing it. The next thing is that we got Clementine actually 3 new things. The first is this everlasting treat. So as you can see, we gave her one already, and if you hear some noise in the back, I'm making some pasta stickers. But yeah, we wanted to get her this and give it to her whenever she is home alone because she still has not been doing great while she's home alone, so we've been having to have Jordan's friends come and watch her. The time that we have left her home alone, like Jordan will set up my laptop and FaceTime it so he could like keep an eye on her, and she just goes wild. So after leaving her home alone with it, this is how it looks. Jordan had to go to school while I was coming home from work, so she had about 20-25 minutes to go ham on that. And on the FaceTime call that he set up to watch her, she didn't even notice that he was gone. So I guess that is the new tech. He also did get her some calming shoes. This is the one that he got. He only gave her half of one, that's why there's some on the top. And just again, because you hear the noise, I'm making paw stickers. But yeah, it says to give one of these to a 25-pound dog or less. But like, she is less than half of that, which is why we decided to just give her half, and we're gonna see like how she reacts. So far, she's just been chilling. And the third thing we got for her is these little, what are they called? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but I saw some really great reviews on Amazon about them. I guess they are just great overall. Like, people were saying that their vets were telling them that they need to put down their dog, like it was time, but then after they started giving them those little things, then they started feeling so much better. They was able to like regain quality of life. Also, a lot of dogs that have like hip and joint issues, lots of dachshunds, which is great because I know that the vet did tell us that she does have early stages of IBDD, which is something that we want to make sure does not worsen at all. And also, a lot of people were saying that it helps with their dog's seizures, which is also great for Clementine because she has been having more, and I'm sure it's because of the stress that she's been going through moving to New York. So I am actually curious to see if that will be helping with her seizures. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a link to them down below in case anybody wants to read more about those, because for real, it looked like it is beneficial to like every single dog. Okay, I may or may have not have actually eaten the paw stickers and then passed out literally while we were in the middle of having a discussion. So let's pretend like that didn't just happen. Anyways, Jordan's sister and her girlfriend will be coming over to our place for a few nights. So I am going to go ahead and get get the apartment ready for them. Gonna blow up their air mattress, set up the bedding, and then, you know, just pick up anything that's lying around. I do want to mention, we still have not filled these shelves, besides with like complete crap that isn't supposed to be here. See, my thing is that I had a chair at home. You know what like a laundry chair is? It's not just a plain chair. No, it is a chair that you put all of your clothes on that you do not want to put away. You know, you just throw off really quick. Then that chair ends up having like all of your clothes. Okay, so this is starting to become my chair along with the floor of my closet. So I really need to make sure to put all his clothes away. Yes. You want to show your bagels spread for my dog?
Years old, Mr. Dominic Fulco.